Hi guys, it's Steve from Jadlam. Today we're looking at the Neverland Hobbies. I've got three really cool kits to show you. This is the U-96 DAS boot. This is a pre-coloured push fit kit, so nice little quick weekend job. And then we got the Wolf SSA 135. Yeah, really detailed, lots of different ways of making the G-Wagon there. You can do it military, or you can do it a little bit more civvy if you wanted. It's got some really nice photo etched parts in there. It's got some nice little 3D printed parts as well. We'll have a look at that on the bench in a sec. And we've got the HMS Victory, a little 1700 one, but he's an ultimate edition. So again, loads of photo etched parts, loads of 3D printed parts. Really excited. So yeah, let's have a look at these and see what they're like. Neverland Hobby. Who are Neverland Hobby? Good question. So what do we know about them? They've been around since 2023, creating some pretty cool kits. A lot of the guys that work on Neverland Hobby have been in the industry for a long time, working on some major brands, so they know exactly what they're doing. We've got three kits today. This is a DAS boot, the big Kriegsmarine. These are 144. This one's a push fit, so yeah, no glue required, multi-colour parts, no paints. Snap it together, good times, nice and quick. We've also got the HMS Victory here, which is a 1700 kit. This is an updated version of the original, so this is the ultimate edition. So you get your photo etch, you get your 3D printed parts, so a little bit of a mixed media set there, really nice. And finally, this has been our most popular one. This is the Wolf SSA. So it's the utility vehicle, which I'm not going to pronounce out on stream. Yeah, got a few different details on that one, a few different liveries. We'll crack them open and we'll have a look. So yeah, really excited for these. Very, very different subject matters. Okay, let's start off with the Wolf. So here he is, the Wolf SSA, or the Mercedes G-Wagon by any other name. Yeah, this is nice. So this is the armoured version of the classic German G-Wagon military vehicle. Yeah, really cool. So what's the box say here? Precise contours and exquisite detailing, authentic replication of a real vehicle's armoured structure. It's equipped with the latest variant G36 KA1 rifle. Oh, that's nice. Includes multiple exterior accessories, incorporates 3D printed parts and photo etched parts, all doors with optional open and closing assembly, smooth and intuitive assembly experience. Yeah, very nice. So it looks like we've got two different liveries on there you can make, but I just want to say the box is really nice, real premium, and if it's a top lifter, always wins points here. Yeah, so we've got the Bundeswehr, we got the Hanover one, and we've got the Afghan one. So two very different liveries there. I mean, this kit is so modular. There's so many different options that you can do it with that you're really unlimited. Oh, there's another one here as well. Three liveries. That's quite fun. So that's the Mali 2019 one. Wolf SSA, ballistic armour plating and bullet-resistant glazing throughout its bodywork with optional mine protection armour kits for undercarriage and mounts for specialised equipment. It also is equipped with high-output engine, primarily deployed with military police units. The Wolf SSA has seen operational service in conflict zones such as Afghanistan and Mali. Very cool. So the kit info, 55001 Wolf SSA is 136mm in length and 56mm wide when it's complete. Highly detailed kit contains injection molded plastic parts, photo etched metal components, and precision 3D printed elements, delivering outstanding exterior accuracy and playability. Designed with modular flexibility, it includes optional parts, allowing assembly into three distinct historical variants representing different service periods. Ooh, very, very nice. Cool, so let's crack it open, shall we? Right, again, lovely double wall box, scoring points. Ooh, a lot in here, Let's have a little look what we got in the box. We've got 3 lots of sprue there. Some really nice detailing on these, by the way. You can see it through the plastic there. But we've got your radiators, we've got your dry shafts. There's the aforementioned gun. That's looking really smart. It's really nicely molded, actually. It's like close to 3D printed quality, that. Yeah, really impressive. Really clean tooling. It's very similar to the Meng tooling. That would be my comment. I made the June ornithopter recently, and yeah, this looks almost identical in terms of its production. A lot of props on there. We've got the cages for the lights. We've got the interior console. We've got very nice. So that's 2 sprues there. We'll come back to those. We've got another set of sprues here. They're all bagged up. So there's probably 3 or 4 sprues in there. So we've got the chassis, we've got the handles, we've got again your interior console, we've got bits on the outside, seats and jerry cans. So loads of like really nice modular bits in here for you to modify. So if you want to buy 2 or 3 of these kits, you can. Again, there's some more rifles in there. It's at least 2 or 3 rifles to make some different dioramas with. We've got tow hooks, we've got all your little googles that go on the side. Very, very cool. Got your fans. Yeah, that's amazing detailing. So yeah, really nice. More sprues, 5, 6, brings our sprue count up to 8. We've got, again, really, look at the detailing on some of these parts. Incredible. See that? Yeah, really nice. So we've got the bonnet. It looks like the bonnet lifts up, so that's really smart if that's the case. Got the wheel arches, got the rims. Again, incredible detail on those rims. Look at those. We've got the chassis. Sprue L, so we're halfway through the alphabet. A lot of sprues we've got in here. This is the photo etch part, so it looks like we've got the grille and a few other details in there. Not too much photo etch, so yeah, that's how I like my photo etch. We've got a little shake. We've got the decals as well, so really nice. Military police, got the flags, we've got a couple of different license plates depending on which version you're going to do. Actually, we've got 4 different license plates. Yeah, very, very smart. Really nice decals as well. They're really, really crisp. So we've got some silver parts there as well. And, ooh, masking for the windows. Whey! Always good. Always welcome to have the masking sheets. And they've been pre-cut as well on clear plastic. So really, really nice. Real premium that to have pre-cut masks on a kit of this budget. Hey, clear parts. We've got a lot of clear parts. That's nice. So you can leave the windows out when you're spraying as well. So if you don't want to mask it, you can always do that. Again, yeah, they're looking nice. We've got your windows, all your lights are clear. Some real tiny bits there. Must be indicators. I haven't built one of these yet, but yeah, definitely excited to do it. Okay, so clear parts. And then we've got the manual. I'll tell you, before we go on to the manual, let's have a look. I believe this is the chassis. It comes in its own sealed box, which is nice because they keep it nice and protected. Yeah, quite unusual that. Let's crack it open and see what we got. Oh, it's like opening a Matchbox car. Okay, so we've got the rubber tyres in the bottom there. They're all in there. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you've got a spare one. And yeah, that's your body. So that's your G-Wagon body. Really nice. Let's get the tyres out of the way. Yeah, really smart kit there. See the detail on that. The racks. It's got the front. It's got all the panels on the front there. Yeah, that's fun that it comes with a box. We like that. Right, and the manual. It is, oh, it's a full colour manual as well. Really nice. So yeah, let's have a look through this then. Right, a lot going on here. Attention. Yeah, usual bits about parts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sprues, plus your masking bits, your photo etch parts, your decals, the mirror foil. Ah, right, it's the mirror foil. Real smart. Your bushings for your tyres and your chassis. Yeah, so a lot of parts there for a 135 kit. Really nice. Okay, so colour instructions. We've got 3 different liveries, so you basically follow A, B, or C depending on what livery you want to do. It looks like your chassis builds are very similar up to this point. So you're going for your chassis assembly, your front axle assemble there, your rear axle assemble there. Really nice. Oh, you've got the springs there as well, so it looks like you can kind of bond them where you want depending on the height. It's very detailed. Look at that, lovely work. Then we go on to the undercarriage accessories. It's nice that each chapter is named. It makes life a lot easier when referencing. Undercarriage assembly part 2, the drivetrain system and integration. So again, really nice there. Cabin floor assembly, a lot of interior detail. So this is a full interior kit. So you've got your gear sticks, you've got all your bits and bobs in there, your consoles. Yeah, and it gives you a colour guide as well as you go along. They don't recommend any particular brands, but you can obviously do whatever you want. Oh, cabin equipment assembly. There's a lot going on this step here. So we've got drill holes for electronic equipment installations. So you've got your console here, your equipment. You can add all your computers and your racks on here for like real modern day finish. Yeah, look at that, absolutely amazing. Really, really, really nice detail. It's quite fun, very modular. It leaves it kind of agnostic for you to do whatever you want with it on that one. So this is your spool liner accessory, so you can do all your spools on your car there. So it shows you here like what size bit to use. It's got your doors, again you can have them open or closed. cabin integration. So you've got your fans there. So the actual fans are independent, very, very smart. And then the fun part, connecting the chassis to the body. Wheel arch assembly, yep, always useful. Then your grille goes on the front there with your light consoles. Part 12, cabin chassis integration. Again, connects to the bottom so they're independent, that's quite smart. Then you can add your mine protection base underneath. Really cool, not seen that before on a kit like this. Wheel assembly and integration, yeah, quite simple, and they are on the rubberized seals as well, so you can actually move this car. Yeah, that's your tires and wheels, door assembly and integration. Yeah, doors on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of doors, basically. You build your doors, they got the separate interior parts here, and the little stickers on the inside just to warn you about probably not stepping out in certain areas. Right, chapter 17, the bullet resistant glazing installation. Yeah, this is a bit of a tough old vehicle, isn't it? So we got another 5, 6, 7, 8 windows, and then we got your hood and front bumper assembly here. This is cool, so you use your masking tape to position it. Yeah, really nice. Drill holes for camouflage scheme, so if you want to hide your work, you can. It's got lovely little details here, just showing you how to install certain parts. So even if you're new to photo etching or 3D printing, you've got a nice little bit of help there. Body accessories part 1. Now this is where the 3D printed grills go on. These are incredible. Did I have a look at those? I couldn't find them in the kit. Where were they? We'll have a look for a minute. Body accessories part 2. Fill this area. Yep, fill it up. Hide all your marks. This is your exterior snorkel if you want it. This is your bull bars on the front. 17, 18. Then we jump up to special equipment assembly, so you can have your sirens and your lights on top. That's really cool if you want to do the military versions. You do it in camouflage or normal, depending on how you want to do it. Rear equipment assembly, yeah, so you got your radio, you got your door handles, your towy boys. Really, really nice. So then you got your wheel installation on the back, it's for your spare tyre. Yeah, and then there's a nice little full colour scheme there of how to do your different liveries if you're, they're quite complicated, these camos. The German camos are really smart. Yeah, nice little scheme there on how to do those. Part 14, 15 on the back. So we've got your third livery there, and we've got all your colours. So what's it recommended? 15 different colours, but a lot of them are just for your lights and bits. So yeah, not too complicated, but yeah, really nice kit. Really, really impressed with that one. Get a lot there for your money. As I was putting it away, I found the 3D parts that I've been going on about. So this is the grille covers. Just want to get them out just to show you because they are very delicate. But detailing on those. So it's the front and rear grille covers for the wall. Absolutely tiny. Look how thin they are. Look at that compared to the light behind it. Yeah, really, really nice. Look at that. Up next on the bench, the Das Boot. So most people know this is the U-96 from the film Das Boot. Yeah, very cool. So 144 kit, good little size. The interesting thing about this one, no glue required, multicolored parts, no paint required. So nice and simple. Simply just shake the box and it's put together. It's a snap kit, basic tools, includes a torpedo lawning effect. Cool. We'll learn what that is shortly. So on the side here, we've got all your socials for Neverland. Yeah, well worth following these guys, brand new. Very excited to see where they go with these things. And we've got on the top there, we've got, yeah, nice box, a top loader. This side shows the build of it. So it's basically 4 main parts plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5 sprues. So yeah, not too difficult by the looks of it. But yeah, let's crack you open and see what's in the box. Okay, quite a few bits in here. Stand, let me just pop that one up there and we'll go through it, shall we? We've got a stand. So, there's some clear parts there, not entirely sure. The clear part is, maybe it's like some water coming out of the jet, I'm not sure. If you let me know in the comments, that'd be really cool. So it's got a stand to display it. Yeah, always useful. So it's worth noting, they're all different colour parts here on the sprues, so as it said, pre-coloured. It's nice. That's the crest and the rudders. Again, they're in a kind of looks like they've been sprayed like almost airbrushed, as you can see on the back there. But yeah, really nice, really shiny kind of bronze finish on that. Very smart. And then we've got some more details. This one's been done in white, but there is some parts that have been chromed out on the sprue, which is interesting. I assume it looks like, again, they've been airbrushed, but I could be wrong. Really, really nice, lovely detailing, really crisp moulding on that one. So that's 3 screws. Then we're on to your hole. Again, lovely detailing on the panel lines there. That one just snaps together, so it comes as a split hole, so you need to glue-y. Or if you're going to modify it or RC it, just be aware of that. Really lovely finish on that. Here's the top deck. Look at that, all the detail on there. You can see on the camera. Yeah, really, really crisp. Okay. You've got your upper deck, and it connects to it, part H. Yeah, very cool, so that's in the white, so give you a nice contrast when you finish it. And then a sprue of gubbins, so again, all grey, but a couple parts here have been pre-sprayed on the sprue, which is pre-sprayed on the sprue. I'm trying to say that 3 times. Yeah, very nice. It looks like whatever's in there must be fragile, because it comes in a little foam packet. We'll have a look at that shortly. It looks like, yeah, I'm not sure. It must just be very, very protective. Yeah, cool. So that's everything in the box. And the instructions. We've got a black and white manual on this one. It looks sort of a manual. It's a pamphlet. We've got a pamphlet. So Das boot. Yeah. So let's have a look at how to put it together, because obviously it's a bit different from your standard model kit. Remove parts with side cutters, no need for cement, assemble the tiny parts with tweezers, read the instructions, check out your part numbers. Yeah, so just basically just pop it off the sprue, push it together. Really nice. So part 1, hull assembly, put your hull together. It's got your torpedo launch bays here, they go in the back there. And yeah, so you've got your mid shaft, you put together your chassis like that, so it goes together in 2 parts. And you attach the hull to the front, which is probably the bit we saw earlier in the foam, because it's quite a fragile bit there. It's like loads of detail on that, so that makes sense. Right parts, left parts, quite simple. So it's a case of build that, pop your deck on, pop your detailing bit on. Really, really nice. Whole parts assembly part 2. So we've got your rudders, we've got all the little bits and bobs on the outside. Then it says here to cut off your propellers from the brass thing we saw earlier and pop them on. And part 4, it's the hull assembly. Got your rudders on the back there. Got your axles to control them. Nice and simple. Deck assembly equipment. Again, it just pushes in. Couldn't be easier. A few more bits on there. So we've got your gun on top, which is mounted, so it's posable. That's nice. Sail assembly up top here, so yeah, really nice. A few different colours there. Again, obviously it doesn't recommend you any paints because it already comes painted, but you could paint it. And attaching your sail to the top, and it recommends some different decals there that you can put on. And this is your torpedo assembly. Oh, okay, so this is your clear part from earlier. It's to go on the back of the torpedo so you can display it in like a launch state. That's quite cool. Quite fun if you want to do a little diorama or just make it a bit more dynamic. It's optional as well, and you can take it off, so if you want to put it back in the ship you can. Yeah, and this is your final assembly, so you get your nice little base, and deck will just paste on the front. Kriegsmarine. Yeah, nice and simple that one, less than 10 steps, so a real easy evening or a weekend project. Yep, so that's the U-Boat. Das U-Boat from Neverland Hobbies. Really nice. Let's move on. Okay, finally from Neverland, we've got the HMS Victory, the 1/700 scale. This is the Elite Edition. So you get your internal ribbon, your gun decks, and a few other little bits in there. Yeah, really, really nice kit. Looking forward to reviewing this one. Again, This is the side opener, so I do like a top opener, but we'll let it go. So what's it say on the box? Includes all decks, keels, ribs, and other internal structures. The gun ports are open, which is very nice to see that on a small kit. Showcasing the battleship's demeanor during combat. I believe the Victory had over 51 cannons. I haven't researched it, I just remember it from school. Includes 3D printed ship's bell, steering wheel, and mortars to further enhance the level of detail. Precisely designed for easily assembly, always good to hear. Includes sail components, includes winch, boiler, and all cannon components. Wow, it's promising a lot. Let's see if it lives up to it. Yep, so it's got the photo etch parts, the 3D printed parts. Really, really nice. A real mixed media kit, this one. Again, small box. Nice little picture on the side there of the Nelson's warship from 1805, Trafalgar. 14 and up it recommends. Yeah, really cool box. A few socials there to follow them. Let's crack it open. Or to the side, because it's a side opener. I ain't gone about it. What have we got in here then? So we've got some sprues. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprues. Nice amount of sprues. There we go, that's your cannons. If you like cannons, this is the kit for you. They all come on a runner, so you're going to be cutting those off individually. Just give you some scale on that, a little bit small. But you can cut them off, you can kind of work on them, and then tweezer them on to location. But they've got little mounting points underneath, so yeah, it shouldn't be a huge problem in terms of installing them. Just more time consuming than difficult, as I like to say. So you've got all your masts and bits here as well. Masts and guns, which are always important on a warship. Here is your 3D printed Part X and Part Y. So some really nice tiny details in there. That might be the aforementioned bell and other little upgraded details. This is an Elite Edition model. They are, I can't stress how small they are. They are, I can't even get the camera to they are tiny. Really, really nice. Incredible detail for a 1700 kit. They're 3D printed as well, so get your glue out. Right, let's start on this side. So this is your decks. And these are your little mounts here for your guns. There's quite a few of those. 1, 2, 3 decks. Yeah, nice and simple. Let's flip it over. This is your the ship itself. So you've got the Nelson's little deck back there. All your open ports, as we said earlier. Really, again, incredible detail on the moulding there. Sort of see it. Really, really smart. Yeah, really like this kit. Lovely, lovely details. Right, and your mileage may vary on this, but photo etch, a lot of photo etch. Very, very cool. Very shiny. So this is all your safety nets. If anybody falls out the crow's nest, you've got all of your rigging. Your little details, your handrails. Yeah, really, really cool. A lot of photo etch there. So a lot of tweezers and a lot of glued fingers coming up, but you know, that's why we do the hobby, right? Very smart. Oh, let's have a look at the decals as well. So you've got all your decals on there. There's not too many, there's only six or seven. So it's just the Victory and the flags. Yeah, nice and simple. Light on decals, heavy on photo etch. And then we got a little extra pamphlet here with your colours on the back if you want to paint it up, which you probably will. And then we've got a sail composition. So it shows you how to put together the sails on your Victory. So you've got 9 sails, 12 sails that overlap on 3 or 4 masts. So it just shows you the structure of how to put the sails together to finish it, which is really nice. So you've got your sails down here, cut them off. Yeah, lovely. Really cool little extra detail there. Makes life a little bit easier for your modelling. And here we are onto the instruction pamphlet. Again, we're back to full colour on this one, same as the Wolf, which is nice. 77001 Victory Interior Edition. Yeah, very cool. Lower deck composition we start with. Always a good place to start with the ship. So you've got your wood, you've got your guns. So a lot of guns in there. Lower deck composition. Again, you've got 6, 12, 13 cannons on that side. They'll go on there on your broadside, if I remember correctly. My nautical terminology. I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Middle gun assembly deck. yeah, dark wood, white, black, nice simple colour scheme. The galleon officer's quarters up here. Uses step when assembling the Elite Edition. So this is the Elite Edition, so pay attention to this. Any of the Part 1 things are the add-on bits, I believe, for the Elite Edition over the basic. So you've got white, yeah, white deck, nice and simple. Middle gun deck composition. Again, it's just another row of guns really, but that's what you need, isn't it? Then you put your whole frame on. Commander's quarter assembly there. So this is where your little benches, and yeah, so it's got a full, those 3D printed parts from earlier. These bits I've got here. Get on camera a minute. How small they are. That is. That's your little tables and chairs, so you can have a bit of lunch in his quarters. Very, very smart. And then above that, you've got your upper gun deck. Again, more guns, a lot of cannons. Again, it's a lot of wood and a lot of gun metal, or black gun metal. Upper deck composition. Guess what? More cannons. And the main deck assembly up top is, yeah, you guessed it, even more cannons. And you get your wheel as well. Always useful to be able to steer your ship. So that's one. That's part 9. Ooh. It's a long old pamphlet, this one. Part 9. Let's flip him over. 9.1, we've got another upgraded version here. So for the main deck railing, so again, they're all photo etch parts. Really cool. And then we go to the main deck composition. Again, more cannons, surprise, surprise. Another upgraded part here is more railing. So again, more railing that goes around the edges, just giving it that nice little photo etch finish, looking really smart. The quarter deck composition, quite simple, it's just essentially a roof. The whole composition on the back there, you can really paint that bit up. That'll be a real focal point on the model if you're watching it. The deck equipment assembly. Yeah, there's more cannons, but he's also got a lovely little chair that you can sit on. And he's got his periscope and the bell. This bell is tiny. It's again in that little photo etch part we looked at earlier. Very, 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 very small, but cool. Mast assembly, yeah, so we've already looked at the mast assembly on the previous pamphlet here. So it just shows you how to correctly compile them. But in terms of the actual masts themselves, there's a certain order they've got to be done in here, and it shows you how to do those. So they assemble on there. It's a lovely little diagram here showing you how to do it. So the bowsprit composition, you've got, yeah, 2 or 3 parts there, nice and simple out the front. Then you've got to build your masts, not the easiest part of the kit, but again, it's going to look smart, just a bit of patience, a bit of glue, and you're going to be there. So your masts then go into your ship, 3 masts. I'm not sure what a 3-mast ship's called, but yeah, again, tell me in the comments. Anti-fall net assembly, safety first on the Victory. So this is photo etch parts as well. This is really nice. This is an upgrade over the standard kit. So you get your photo etched nets that go around the edge. Yeah, that's going to look really nice when that's finished off. And the mast accessories assembly, so a bit more photo etch up on the mast there, a few bits just to really make it pop. And the sail rigging assembly, so yeah, rigging, it's a boat, it's going to have rigging. And then you just repeat on the other side, and you've got yourself a nice 1700 HMS Victory from Neverland Hobby. So my closing thoughts on these kits are, yeah, really, really nice. I love the fact that there's 3 completely different things you can be looking at here. So you've got your push fit, you've got your sort of classic model if you like, and you've got your small scale model with the multitude of parts. Yeah, no, very, very impressive Neverland Hobby here. I really hope they keep it up, and I love the variety. It's just brilliant. It reminds me a lot of Pegasus models, picking very unusual subject matters which haven't been done before or not done in a certain scale. And yeah, the approach of having completely different skill levels means it's very accessible. But yeah, really, really impressed. Definitely one to keep an eye on.